first concert was Bryan Adams in the very early days, and to see the Bryan Adams gig happen in the Jaguar Exhibition Hall, which is what it was called then, was amazing, because concerts were quite difficult to attract. And then a few years later we attracted a promoter called AEG. A lovely guy called Connell Dodds came to site, and I met him and we looked out there and he said, I'll give you a gig, and Bon Jovi was our very first gig.
I've got here the original sledgehammer and stake that was hammered in out there on the grass before any of this was built to signify where the halfway line was going to go, and it was hammered in by John Sillett. I felt a feeling in the city that no one believed it was going to happen until they saw sort of that steelwork coming out of the ground. So over the past 20 years, to have this on my doorstep of where I grew up, so you know, seeing Coventry City's first home game here, FA Cup quarter-finals, playoff semi-finals, Harry Styles, Take That. I mean, all of those is not one individual memory. All of those, I just sort of have to pinch myself at times that all of that has happened.
During the time before I left Jaguar, I've been chairing the Coventry and Warwickshire Champions, and in fact we launched the first Champions event here in this arena, which is all about what this arena is, talking up what is good about Coventry and Warwickshire.
The staff that have been here 20 years, they're not doing the same jobs they were when they started, and have gone on to senior roles. And they all work together as a team, and I think that's a great testament to them as well, and helping one another out.
Most of my memories are football. However, my wife and I have attended most of the concerts here, and I think I did three nights at Take That. Wonderful, wonderful concert. The last night was pouring with rain, but probably the best concert of the lot. And we've seen Oasis, we've seen the Spice Girls, Bruce Springsteen, Rolling Stones, you name it. It's a great venue, it really does. This is what the arena started off as, a multi-use facility for the city of Coventry.
3 nights of Take That, from the moment we went on sale, which was initially for 1 night, then turned into 2, then turned into 3. Back then we didn't have online bookings, so a lot of it was people filling in forms, faxing them back to us, having to process that, and it sort of shut down our sales office for the day.
The atmosphere for this place is wonderful, and now with the football, 28,000 or 30,000 people, gosh, previous sides aren't getting those figures, and you come here, the atmosphere is just wonderful. And to know that we talked about this before we even had a site just gives that little tuck inside that nobody else in the stadium gets that day,
The staff that have worked here has made this venue. The people that work here, and they've probably now moved on, have always said this place is like no other. And it's the team effort, I think, that's always driven us forward.
If I look back and go, memories, fondest memories that I've seen, I'd probably sit here and go, really proud to see the Killers that came back here in 2022, because one, it's one of my favourite bands, but coming out of COVID and being able to manage that just on the back of the Commonwealth Games was just phenomenal, and then flipping that over, it was just real transformational, and you get that moment where you sit in a seat and you go, that is really special.